This year, 41 million Gen Zers will be able to cast their ballot. According to researchers with the Circle Center for Information and Research, they make up nearly 1/5 of the electorate and have the potential to influence the results in November. Our Maya May has more on how local college students are feeling about the upcoming election.
Potential voters between the ages of 20 and 21 tell me voting is an important duty that should not be taken lightly.
I plan on voting because I really believe it's like an important thing to do.
I do plan on voting this year because there is a lot of controversial things going on.
20-year-old Jace Cherry, a junior at the University of Toledo, says it's important for all voters to be informed before submitting a ballot at the polls on November 5th.
I'm, for the most part, still torn on everything with it. It's kind of very up in the air. I need to do more research on everything. But if somebody votes with no information or just, very little information, it's almost worse than not voting at all for me personally.
21-year-old Grace Armbruster, a junior at Owens Community College, says she believes her peers will show up heavily for Election Day.
I think a lot of people in my generation are going to vote more Democratic, vote blue, even though the candidates aren't perfect. It's still better than the alternative.
The students who plan to vote tell me the changes to the Republican and Democratic campaigns seen over the last few weeks have engaged Gen Z even more.
I've seen the changes about the president on the Democratic side, and I think it's been more beneficial than the original candidate.
I'm glad to see Joe Biden drop out of the race. I think with him running, there was very little chance of winning, and it still looks iffy now, but it's a positive sign perhaps. And then I also think with the vice president pick, J.D. Vance, it's nice to have someone from Ohio, not who I would have wanted per se for vice president, but still I think it's both the okay changes. I've made my peace with both of them.
The newest group of voters tell me they are focused on issues that they believe impact them, including Project 2025, healthcare issues, climate change, and increases in poverty. They also want the candidates to talk more about their stance on conflicts overseas, including the Gaza war. And based on what happens in the next 4 months, they say their stance could change.
That was Maya May reporting. The deadline to register to vote in the November general election in Ohio is October 7th. It's October 21st in Michigan. We have information on how you can get registered on our website. Just head to WTOL.com.